over the place. So there, it's wiped up. Anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock. It is Friday. I can't even believe it's May 2nd. May 2nd, 2025. Here we are. And time marches on. Okay. All right. So hopefully I will have some peeps with me this morning. I am very sorry about my newsletter. I could not incorporate my photos. Yet again, another confusing thing with it's my computer. It's not my iPad. But anyway, we'll get it figured out. Okay, it is 10 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope if you are there with me, you can pop on and say hi so that I know I have some company this morning. It's a little bit brighter right now. We had thunderstorms earlier, but anyway, it's brighter. I guess we're going to be on the roller coaster today with rain and cloudy skies. But anyway, let's get started. All right, so let me show you what you were supposed to see in my newsletter. These are the two cards. Wicket. Who's Wicket? Well, hello, Wicket. Thank you for popping on, whomever you are and wherever you're from. Anyway, these are the cards that were supposed to be in my newsletter. And as I said, I love geometrics. I love actually cards that use the same color palette. So I actually needed some birthday cards, so I thought we would make these. So these are the ones that were on my newsletter. Very cute, very easy. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So there's one, and of course I love plaids. I don't know about you, but I love plaids, all kinds of plaids. So there's that. Oh, Beth, good morning, good morning, good morning, Beth. Good morning, Jan. Thank you so much for popping on. Isn't that funny that your name came up like that, Beth? I have no idea why. I don't even want to know. Okay, so let's get started. Let me take these out of the way. And then, as I said in my newsletter, I have a surprise for you, so I do, and I will show you that in a little bit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the same card using the same template. However, I'm going to use different DSP and different cardstock. So we're going to use some Cherry Cobbler cardstock, and I'm going to take this. Of course, you know the routine here. It's already been cut and scored, and now I'm just going to fold it and give it a nice crisp fold. There we go. Okay, perfect. I already went ahead and stamped my name on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but I already did that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of basic white cardstock, and this piece is actually 5 1/4 by 4. However, it's probably going to be cut down a little bit, but we'll figure that out in a minute. So the next thing I did was I took some of the Cherry Cobbler cardstock, and I cut these pieces. I cut 4 pieces into sections that are 1 3/4 by 2 1/2. So we need 4 of those. And then I took the designer paper and I cut these 1/4 of an inch smaller. So these are 1 1/2 by 2 1/4. So those are the colors that I chose to use that matched very nicely. So let me just get this out of the way. I'm going to bring in my silicone pad, and I'm going to start adhering these. Here we go. A little adhesive all around. You know how I have to make sure that we get plenty of adhesive on, because we want to make sure these things stick. So there is that one. And now this one is going to be the opposite direction. I'm going to show you a little trick about applying these. This is a template that I've used a lot in the past. And I don't know, I saw someone on Pinterest, I think, who made one of these cards. And I said, you know what, we haven't done this in a real long time. Let me take this little piece off right here. So let's do this. All right, so how are you, Jan and Beth in Canada? In lovely Canada, our lovely neighbor that we love dearly, and we're ashamed that, you know, whatever. I won't get political, but anyway, here is this one. Whoops, let me get my little adhesive remover. I just saw a little piece. There we go, done deal. Okay, I really wish we would sell these again. We don't, but that's okay. All right, and now let me take the last one. You're good. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. I hope Jan is good too. And Here we go. Let's put this one on like this. Oh gosh, I love plaids. Does anybody else like plaids? I love plaids. I love plaids. I like polka dots. Anyway, okay, so now, as you can see on the sample, here is the piece of white cardstock, and then here are the little panels that I put on. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to add some adhesive, like this. There we go. And again, I apologize for the fact that my pictures did not get into my newsletter. I have no idea what is going on. I use Dropbox and I use my computer, and for some reason, lo and behold, it didn't work. Anyway, all right, so there is this one. I put that on like this. Now this one I'm going to bring down, and I'm going to make sure that I have it equidistant on the left-hand side and on the top and the bottom. And then we'll add a little bit of adhesive here. And here we go, like that. Does everybody have something fun planned for the weekend? All right, let me put this in like this. I have to concentrate a little bit. I want to get it exactly right. There we go. So that looks good to me. East, south, on the east side. Oh, this piece is a little bit crooked. Well, let me see what we can do here. How did that happen? I don't know if I can do this. Maybe. Let me just very carefully see if I can take this off without ruining it. I think that, you know what I think happened? Yeah, I can't do this. This is going to bother me a little bit. But you know what? It's a homemade card. It's fine. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to take the next one, which is the opposite one. Now, see, I'm going to put it like this, but then I have all of this extra. Instead of trying to decide to figure out the 1/16 and 1/32 of an inch, it's a lot easier for me to just take it and trim it off on my little trimmer. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Let's put this on like this, equidistant. There we go. Have to be really careful. Perfect. And then I'm going to take this one and put it on. Now these can make great cards for anybody. I mean, if you are traditional and you have to have certain colors for men, this would be okay, as were the two other ones that I already did. But you could do it actually for anybody. Okay, so that's perfect there. There. Okay, now you see I have this little extra on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my little trimmer and I'm going to bring this in. I love this little trimmer. And I am going to, first of all, let me just measure. This is a 1/16 of an inch. So let's take this down to this much. Let's see if this is going to work. All right. You have to be really precise here. And I think I'd have to take a little smidgeola off. Just a smidge. Just a little extra smidge here. So we're going to bring that over so that I can see the edge on the top. You probably can't see that, but the overhang of the basic white cardstock over the blade area is perfect. And there we go. So that's the easy fix for that. Perfect. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some adhesive to the back. And I'm going to bring in my base. And I'm going to make sure that it's equidistant, north, south, east, west. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm trying to laugh. It's been a hard week. And it's going to continue to be hard for a little while. But anyway, okay. So there we go. So there is that. Now the next thing I did, excuse me. So planting to my tomato plants. Oh, nice, Jan. Oh, that's exciting. We are going, Jack is out. Actually, Jack is out. He's digging up my dahlia bed. So I'm very excited about that. So I get those tubers in. But he's also planted radishes, lettuce, and I think peas have gone in too already. We have a little tiny garden, but it's his pride and joy. But anyway, getting back to the card, this time of year just makes me so happy because it's spring and this pool is open and things are blossoming and growing, the garden is green, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I have two different things. Hey, Jen, thank you for popping on. So I have two different happy birthday greetings, but different designs, which is fine. So for this one, what I did was I took an old stamp set. I stamped happy birthday. I put some candles on it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And then I'm going to add some glitter gems. All right, so I'm going to put 5 on. That's probably overkill, but it's fine. I just want to make sure that it sticks nicely. So let's make sure that that works. And then, Jen, I got a sweet little note from Rebecca yesterday. Oh my gosh. For those of you who aren't able to join us in Maine, it's just such a wonderful, wonderful place to be. Anyway, here is my little banner that I'm putting on. I'm going to put that right in the center. Make sure I get that in the center. That looks, wait a minute, I'm going to have to hold it up. There we go. That looks good to me. Let me see. That looks good. Now, let me just take a little measure here. Some of these things I do have to measure. I knew you probably would. All right, so this is 1 3/4. This is almost 1 3/4. Let me bring this back just a smidge, because these things do make me crazy if I don't do them just right. And I'm just gently putting that down so that I can lift it up if I need to. So this is... Let me do it this way. This is this much. Are you sure that is enough? Priscilla, it's so nice to have you on. Maybe I should add another one. I don't know. Okay, this works for me. Press that down. Okay, perfect. Now, of course, I'm going to take my Winky. And my Winky, I'm just going to very gently color my happy birthday, just to give this a little bit of extra zing, pizzazz. What else is everybody doing this weekend? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm leaving after this. I'm getting my, I'm going to my daughter's and my son-in-law's in Amherst, Mass, because tomorrow is a Pride parade in Northampton. And my granddaughter is involved with her group, well, I think it's a group at Mount Holyoke. But anyway, we're going. I'm going to have my hair painted. I'll take pictures. It's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to have all kinds of vendors, and it's a big parade, and, you know, lots of celebrations. So I'm very excited about going there. Okay, so that's that. So now it's not quite finished because it needs a little bit more of some zing. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Tombow, and I'm going to put, what? Did you see that bubble? All right, I'm going to put some Tombow all around here, different spots, just little spots. Whoops, I hope those aren't too big. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some, this is going to be really vivid. All right, so there's that. Let me put this back together. And then take this and start these. I don't even know where these came from, but I love them. They're really cute little gems, all kinds of color. And they are in the color family of the Cherry Cobbler. So how cute is this? I'm just going to pop bunches of these on. Oh, look at this. It doesn't matter where they go. Whoops. There's this one. Look at that's glimmery. And here's one that's got a little gold to it. That one I don't want because that is... Whoops, there we go. Let's see. This is going to take me a minute or two to do this, but look at how pretty this is. I mean, you could just, you know, do anything you want. Oh, this is a big one. Let's put this one on too. But this is very, very, very festive. This is a festive card. I like festive cards. I like simple cards. I'm kind of liking lots of things of late. Here we go. Oh, here we go. This is maybe a little overkill with the gems, but you know me, I like stuff like this. And I think this is going to make somebody very happy when they open it up and see all of these pretty colors. Let me get another gold here. I love my pick-me-up tool, or take your pick tool, whatever it's called, because it really does work, except when it gets stuck on your finger. Wait, hold on. There we go. Oh, this for there. You got to make sure that this stays down because you don't want a lot of this popping up, the silicone, which has happened before. Sometimes I forget to tighten it and I get it all over the place. But there we go. And then, oh, look at that. We'll put that one there. Look at how pretty this is looking. Isn't this pretty? Wait till you see the other thing. So like I said, oh, there was a pearl. How did that pearl get in there? Get out of there. What is with this cough? No, there's another pearl. How did these pearls get in here? They're not supposed to be in this set. For heaven's sakes. I don't want that one. There we go. There's another one. I know this is tedious. You're probably bored out of your mind, but who's doing? So what else is everybody else doing? I told you what I'm doing. Jan is planting. Jan, you should take a picture and put it on our page so we can see it. See what your balcony garden looks like. I love balcony gardens. I just think they're very pretty. It's just very healthy. I love it. All right, do I have enough here on here? Oh, wait a minute, there's another one. There we go. There, and then a couple more. One more here. Look at that. And one more down here. Let's get this one. There we go. Oh, wait a minute, I'm missing one. There's another one. Perfect. Oops, there's another one. I guess I probably did do an overkill here, but that's all right. We don't care. It's going to look cute. There we go. Done. Done, 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 done. So let me get this out of the way. Let me cover this up because gosh knows if I spill that, that would be a mess. All right, there's that. Look at how cute this is. So there's, whoops, one is loose. Where's that loose one? Oh, that wasn't meant to be there. Okay, so there's the outside. Heading to Maine. All right, Jen, are you bringing the puppies? Oh, I love your puppies. Okay, all right, so here's this. So now the inside, so this is an inside 5 1/4 by 4, and I already went ahead and stamped it. I love this. If things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. I love that. Love it. And actually, I have somebody in mind for this card. Yep, give those puppies smooches for us. Have a wonderful time. Oops, I got a little bit of adhesive on here. Let's pull this off. There we go. Okay, now let me put this on the inside. I probably should have done this first. Put this on the inside. Whoops, but let's not put it on upside down. That wouldn't be good. Then I'd have to get the dental floss out. Okay, there's this. How cute is that for an inside? That's adorable. Okay, now I'm going to let this dry. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to do the envelope. But then I've got a surprise to show you. So yesterday, I don't know if I was on Pinterest or where I was, but I saw this card and I went absolutely bonkers. Where is this page? What page? What page, Jan? I'm confused. All right, let me take this off. There. Look at that for a pretty envelope flap. Where is this page? Okay, remember now I'm old, Jan. You got to explain. What page was I talking about? Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for popping on. I've got your setups, by the way, all done and ready for you. So that's a good thing. And I've got some for Helene done. All right, all right, so there we go. So there is the flap. And here is the card. So there is that one. How cute is that? There is this one. How cute is that? And there is this one. Plaid, 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 plaid. Plaid, plaid, plaid. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing for next week. And you'll have your choice of the plaids because I took it from the Timeless Plaid set. And there's gazillion choices, so you'll be able to choose whatever you want. But now I want to show you something else. So this is the card that I saw yesterday. I don't know where I saw it, but I went nuts when I saw it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, my God. I'm working and then looking after my husband. He had knee surgery this week. Oh, did he have a replacement, Beth? I had both my knees replaced. I hope he's doing well, and you're going to be a good nurse to take care of him. Good for you. Tell him I'm sending him lots of healthy recovery, karma, and wishes. All right. The page to put the okay. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna private mail you, Jan, and I'll share something with you. Yes, I will. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Anyway, so here is this card. What do you think? Isn't that beautiful? The woman who did this, I don't know who did this. It was. And I will make sure that I give her credit because this is not my design at all. But this is absolutely beautiful. I love it. This is Retired Mint Macaron, which of course I have plenty of. And this is the Cherry Daisies stamp set and bundle. And so you have to cut out 3 pieces for each flower. And then, of course, you cut out the greenery. And then I just happen to have this pretty and pink and silver twine, which I use. She used something different. She used some gold twine on hers, but I thought this was pretty because it matched beautifully. And these were the Countryside Corner dies. And then I added some embellishments to it, different from hers, but very similar. But isn't that pretty? This could be used for any occasion. But I absolutely love that. So I'm going to be doing that. Maybe I'll try to get some for this week as well, but if not for this week, next Friday, I will. Oh no, wait a minute. I can do it for this week. Yeah, I can do it for this week. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of cutting out, but it's beautiful. I just love it. And then I used this is a retired set. I forget what this is called. This is an oldie, but I used that. Mine is a little bit different from hers, but I just love it. So there's that. So that was my surprise card, Mother's Day card. So we will be doing Mother's Day. We'll be doing these birthday cards this week. And I can't even believe that it's close to Mother's Day. How did that happen? How did May happen so fast? Anyway, my friends, I thank you so much for joining me again, as usual. It means a lot. I really hope that you have a good weekend. You have a good week. And we will see you next Friday, same time, same place. And Jan, I will private message you in a minute, okay? All right, my friends, thank you very much. Beth, take good care of your husband. Oh, he did have an ACL. Well, that's good. It wasn't a knee replacement, but he'll be fine. So you go take good care of him. Everybody have a great weekend, and I love you all. Thank you so much. Namaste.